This is Boeing's plane. Around the time of World War II, they made it for the military. It's a bomber, the 299. Everybody knew that this was the highest quality product that they could get compared to any other plane that the government could buy for the military. They were experts. Boeing was an expert at making planes, especially this bomber. But what ends up happening? Everybody knew they were going to get the contract, but the day of the test run, the pilot actually crashes the plane right when he starts to lift off. The pilot ends up dying, the plane goes up in flames, and they no longer get this contract. An investigation started to happen. They found out a locking mechanism was stuck on the plane. Their contract went to Douglas, but they continued to research the issue of the plane because it was such a high quality product. They said, well, we need to train our pilots better, and that's why this plane crashed. But the test pilot for the plane was the military's top pilot. So they said it can't be that we need more training because he was the top. So what they ended up doing and what Boeing ended up finding out is they had to make it simple for their client. And this is what they did. They made a checklist for every pilot who got in their plane to go over the checklist when they started, when they took off, everything. This actually became a standard in many industries to make a checklist because it makes it what? It makes it simple. And experts realize the only risk they have is that people who are not experts at what they do is going to mess it up. So they realize they have to make it simple for everyone else. And that's what happened. Once it became simple for the military, this is what ended up happening. The Douglas plane, they never did a bombing run. They weren't very good bombers. And the Boeing plane, it became the B-17 Flying Fortress. One of the main reasons why we're able to do so much damage in the US to the other countries we're against in World War II without losing many lives. This is what happens when experts are on a project. They realize that even if they do a great work, even if they're experts and everything is simple to them, if they don't make it simple to their clients and everybody else, then they're going to have risk on their project. So that's the third logic. Experts make it simple. And let me give you some examples here. See, not all stakeholders are going to understand the right-hand side, the blueprints, the diagrams. But anybody's going to understand if that's what the bridge looks like when it's done, that's what I like. And if, as long as it's stable, obeys all protocols, that's what I'm looking for. See, clients, they need something that's very simple, non-technical. They don't need to see all the technical details. That's for the expert to understand. And so experts know they have to make it like the left-hand side. Everything they do has to be simple. It can't be technical. It can't require thinking of anyone else. Now, this is another kind of example here. Roofing. Normally, the metrics we do is very technical. They're KPIs is what we call them, right? Tensile strength is 800 PSI for the material of our roofing system. What does that mean? Is that going to prevent my roof from leaking if I'm an owner? To be honest with you, nobody knows. Nobody to this day will know if 800 PSI is enough to stop a roof from leaking. It's a pretty high PSI, but no one knows what that number really means in terms of performance. On the right-hand side, you can see the metrics here. These are what we call non-technical symptoms. That if I know the contractor that's building my roof has 65 customers that will vouch for them, 25 on average, the roof age of these customers are 25 years of age, and only 99% of them leak, I know that this roofing contractor is going to do a great job, right? These are metrics I can understand.
Thanks for watching. To see the rest of this presentation or more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon below. Leave us a comment if you have any questions or you have any topics you'd like us to explore in the future. Thanks, and we'll see you around.